So I accidentally started typing stuff again without, uh, what do you call it? Without starting the recording. Why is it still black? Oh, there it goes. Um, anyway, this seems too long. I don't know, whatever. So, this will need name and whatever the server and client little key usages. How do you do that? Open SSL, CAPI set client or server key usage. Oh. Setting client or server follows minimally the key usage and extending keys and extenders the extensions define a purpose of which certificates public key can be used. Key usage extension is a bit mask that specifies the general purposes of the key. Oh. Why did she build a robo leg? Mm. Okay, so blah blah blah. We're gonna want something like this. And none of this is working. So this would really be like not implemented. That's what we should do. Oh, shit. I bet that doesn't work though. You probably still have to have. I should just do this. Oh, duh. Okay, so that works. So I think what's going on here is I'm not actually gonna. This is not what would happen anyway. So I think what does new server even do? So um a new client thing instead of a nits. And then I think a nit would just be callable or whatever, recallable. And so, and it definitely, so all of this stuff later, this stuff needs to go. Uh, so all of this is these two things and the security level. Yeah, everything. The options can be different for clients and servers. But it's on the context that we're setting. So a bunch of that goes to the server. We aren't currently concerned with creating a client. Um, okay. So I am going to say that this, we're going to move down to here. This needs to be moved back up here because that's all going to go. All of this crap. Oh. Wait, how does this even work? What is uh wait. What the fuck is going on? I think I fucked something up here. Okay, so why I think this was a whole thing about SSL. So what is the context? I mean, theoretically, you should be able to like start up multiple independent TLS servers. Ah, we're not doing any of that. Why would that even happen? I mean, it'll definitely happen now, but we don't care about all that. But also, I'm not sure, like, why is that a global context? But also, let's see. Context is where you set the used key. Here is on the context, but you can set it on the other thing too. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah. Um, context. Is this supposed to be global? Hmm. Let's see what's going on with this. Hmm. No, here we go. Right, right out of the gate. This is my question. Uh, uh, hmm. Okay. You didn't hear that, dude? That's hard to believe. I got the 100 on. Some dude had crawled up on their armored Jeep thing and somehow they didn't hear it at all. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. No, this is still true and mm, it's not helpful. What? What? Oh. Gross. This is gross. That's not helpful at all. Okay, whatever. Um, the key point is that I was right that I need to do this context currently. Um, and so it's just set as that internal thing. And all of this should work. Uh, I'm not gonna do this really, except for when you're uh, trying to do this. So let's put that on the context. So I think. So really, what? Does none of this go on here? Wait. Oh no, I already moved that stuff down here. This'll, but yeah, this is setting up the context still. Uh, um, so really this stuff, wait, no, no, none of that's correct, actually. Cause like, uh, when is that called exactly? When you create a request, it's creating a new one of these TLS. And when you do this, you're probably where is it? Uh, what? Oh, no. Read. So, except TLS does that. Wait, does it? So here I guess except TLS. You're, oh, we have a reset right there. Yeah, there's some problems there with the reset, I think. I guess I don't. This shut down. Um, yeah, whatever. Okay, we look into that later. But so this is called only once when it's created and reset. So it just abandons the free there as well. So, like, really want to not be doing this here, I would think. Although shutdown is also going to do that, right? Yeah. So I don't think this part here is probably necessary, but I guess if you don't, um, if you don't call shutdowns case, I don't know. I rethink all that. This is off track. So when I do this, it's reused per request. Each request object has one of these. So this really can't be here. And, or shouldn't it be rather? And we're gonna have to have we're just gonna change this to a init server. Well, it's already got the host name coming in there anyway, too. So this stuff goes back in here. Blah, blah, blah. Context. So that should now fail somewhere. And this should fail. So this, yeah, all the init stuff is just setting up the whole, like, whatever, global context. Um, so we do want to do this part. And actually, this part I'm now gonna leave here, actually. And we're just gonna delete this. I do want a thing here. I don't know why I did this. Okay, so that might be okay. So what I'm thinking is I want this to be somehow new None of that. New certificate. Uh, do where's the host? Host name is just a thing. And I forgot how I did this. Can you concat cat cat? I think there's a way to do this where it's annoying to have to do this part, but I'm being stupid. Uh, I think it'd be easier to have this. Um, since it's not just a single thing now. Um, what am I doing? Um, I don't have this certificate TLS thing, obviously. I don't think it's. I don't know if that'll work. Certificate. Now I'm gonna be wrapping all this shit. I don't think I actually need to do that. I think in my current state, it would just be that this is X509. And really, that's all it is. It's just a wrapper. And so this might have. Oh, wait. No, this would be certificate. Certificate. Like that. And this would also be like that. And it does the whole. Oops. That. Certificate TLS equals Alex size of cert. I'm just gonna explicitly do this. Then cert something X509 equals X509 that we create. I don't think you're doing that really. This is where all this crap from over there is going to go, and this is where you have the name. actually... Yeah, that's what we're doing. CA name goes in there. Did I fucking misspell this shit? What is going on? No. So that goes there, and that means all of this, except for maybe that. I think we're mm, sign self-signed. So it's really all this is going to go there. Get a Jenna key here. I assume you can. So there's got to be like a get to go with this, right? Get public key. Oh crap! I gotta go to this thing. I gotta eat. Shit. Fuck. Other people. So that should happen. Blah blah blah. That can be removed. This is cert. Oh, right, the concat thing. I don't know. I feel like there should be some sort of like. I think actually there is. Like, whatever. Um, where you want to combine two blobs or strings or whatever. But combine two blobs that, and you get like one thing out of it, or it's the exact size of the stuff that you're combining. I can have that right. Anyway, so theoretically all this works except for the part where this is used. And this is this. So you get the subject name from this thing and then you add stuff onto it. Okay. And in this case, it is just name. Don't think there was anything to the other stuff. The issuer. Oh, that's a problem. That shouldn't be there, right? If if issuer, and we're gonna set it on there. Otherwise, we're just gonna use the name. I don't know. What is the issuer? Say X509. Oh, fuck. That's not right. So this thing. Ah, shit. Uh, this isn't correct. This isn't correct because issuer would have to be X509 name. Man, that control U is a handy shortcut to uppercase. All right, I gotta eat and then whatever. Hopefully, I'll get some time later.